Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we will be using Mac to run one of the latest image editing model, Qwen-image-edit model. So this is using the ComfyUI. So make sure that you have ComfyUI installed. If you don't have it, please check out my previous tutorial on installing it. And also make sure that it's up to date. You can do a upgrade to pull the latest code to locally and update your Python virtual environment. And then please download my modified workflow for MacBook and then drag it onto the web browser. This should be looks like this. And one thing I want to point out is that because MacBook need some tweaking to make it practical to run. So first, we need to use the GGUF format, which is the quantized version. So there are several versions that you can try. So for example, from Q8, Q6, Q5, Q4, 3, 2. So as you can see, the size can make a difference. So if you have a small system RAM, the unified RAM for your Mac, you can try the lowest one. But if you have a bigger RAM machine, right? For example, you have a 128 gigabytes unified RAM, so you can try the Q8 one. So I think this one, if you have a 16, I would suggest you to try the 8 gigabytes. If you have 24, I would suggest you try the Q5 or even Q6. For me, I will try the Q3 and Q4. So make sure that you download those and then you put them into your diffusion model directory, and then you can load it onto your workflow as here. So this is the GGUF format. So secondly, so in order to reduce the number of steps, we need to load a loader called Qwen-image-edit, 4 steps. So as the name suggests, you only need to use 4 steps. So here, move to the K-sampler node. So there is a steps parameter. So previously it was 20. By using the loader, you can use 4, and then you make sure you change the CFG value from 2.5 to 1. So this one. So that's basically simple modifications that you need to do to make it not too slow on MacBook. Alright, so then I think you can start to experiment with it. So let's move to the step 2, upload the image. So once we have our workflow ready, we can start to experiment with it. Let's choose a file to get started. So we choose Go. And then what I want to do is to the woman hold a sign saying tech practice. Okay, so I think this is a very, very straightforward instruction, and then we can click the run button to get things started. Okay, I will open the progress bar here. And let's open some monitoring dashboard for the RAM, for CPU, and also for the GPU. So this is the GPU, and this is the RAM. And pay attention to the top process. There is a Python 3.10. So this one is how much of the RAM the ComfyUI Python virtual environment is using currently. As you can see, it's being up and down. Right now, sit at 12.4 gigabytes. Alright, we see that right now it's in the K sampling steps, so it increased to 22.89 gigabytes, quite high here. And our GPU is at 100% utilization, very, very busy. CPU is not that much busy. So our progress bar is showing that there are 4 total steps, and once we have the first step completed, we can see the estimated remaining time. So the first step took around 40 seconds. Rest will be around 2 minutes. And as you can see right now, so the Python 3.10 process is using around 23 gigabytes of the unified RAM, which acts as the VRAM. So in here, the GPU part shows constantly 100%. So as expected, I think it's very, very GPU intensive process. So we expect it to be getting quite busy. We don't want it to use the CPU because CPU is very, very slow compared to the GPU. And I think that's a good thing. We see that our GPU is working really hard. And in terms of the RAM, we see that the 23 gigabytes is staying at that level. So I think this step is basically a repeating for each step. The fourth step completed in 2 minutes and 39 seconds. And the total processing time is around 224 seconds. And we can see that we have our finalized image output ready. And wow, it looks really accurately following our instruction and just like holding a sign saying my channel name. I think it looks wonderful. And we see that other part of the image stayed almost exactly the same. Wow, wonderful job. And we do see that 2 minutes and 40 seconds for fourth step doesn't just seems really bad. All right, so next I want to show you without recording what's the performance look like. All right, so let me show you that. So without the recording, so the time is a little bit faster. And I also compared the two quantized version, the Q4 versus Q3. So as you can see, the Q4 is a little bit bigger, but it's a little bit faster. So one iteration took about 37.4 seconds, while the Q3 version, which is smaller size, however, it took a little bit longer time, so 38 seconds for each iteration. It's about less than 1 second difference. Not that much, I think. However, I think the quality-wise, the Q4 will be slightly better than the Q3. All right, so I think great news. I think a MacBook or Mac Mini or Apple Silicon is able to run the Qwen-image-edit model. As you can see, the quality-wise, the model performing really strong. I think it can be a really useful tool. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumb up and share it. Please subscribe to the channel for future content. Thank you for your support. Goodbye.